All right, comrades, good night. I can't hear you. Those of you in the dark, you need to come in the light because we dealing with the light. Don't hide in the darkness. I'm happy to be here tonight to speak to you as we approach our general election, which is just a couple days away from now. There is a few important things I would like to say tonight. But first, let me ask you to put your hands together and give God the praise. You know why I ask you to give God the praise? Because we can stand on proper pitch road here tonight to talk to you. Are you hearing me, somebody? Now, I want to say something to you before I give you the little advice that I want to give you. I want you to understand that the last general election was a very important election. The last general election was an election that you and I in this country was delivered from oppression. Are you hearing me?
In the sort of movements.
Now, let me say this quickly. Why I say this is because many ministers of the gospel and churches was praying for a change in this country. And the change came. But I want you to look at how the change came. Could you remember, those of you that know your Bibles, that when Moses was sent to tell Pharaoh, let God's people go, it was a Moses. Are you hearing me, somebody? And so the last election, to deliver Guyana from the Pharaoh, God sent a Moses. Now you need to understand and follow this carefully, that even though there was a Pharaoh that Moses had to go and say, God said let his people go, God had to raise up a David. Because the Pharaoh had some giants with him. Hello, Sophia. And so God raised up a David to take out the head of the giant Goliath. Hello? And we were delivered from bondage. We have got to make up our minds, comrades, to stay delivered. If you agree with me, hello? Yes! Now, I want to show you that we have really had deliverance in this country. Because since the APNU went into office, under the leadership of David Arthur Granger, we have seen progress. Great progress. We have seen progress all over this country. And let me leave all over the country for the other speakers. But let me draw your attention to right here in Sophia. When I came in Sophia, Sophia wasn't the Sophia it is now. Even when the previous government came in and started to do roads, they did some election roads. Are you hearing me? But under the David Granger-led administration, we have seen proper roads. We have seen proper bridges. Are you hearing me, somebody? We have also seen schools. Hello? Our children, some of our children, some of you standing here, your children used to walk all over to that side, Beefield. But now they have school right here, nursery school right here. It was under this government. Hello? Under this government, we have seen lights in Sophia. E field right over to A field. Are you hearing me, somebody? Now you need to understand what is facts and the truth. That this was done in less than 4 years. Under the 23 years with the PPP, they didn't do half of what this government have done. I am here to talk the truth and nothing but the truth. And the truth can set all of us free.
My God.
Knowing that this government have bring this country to a higher level under the leadership of Granger, Mr. Granger. Are you hearing me, somebody? You need to understand that we have a president that pray. We have a president that I honestly believe listen to the voice of God. And so he's taking this country into the right direction. And why I say this also, because under the leadership of the PPP, the oil valve wasn't released, but under this leadership, the oil valves has been released. Hello? And that is why I believe that God have raised up this government to rule Guyana. Now, we are heading into a next general election. We gotta understand that we cannot stay home and say we done win already. We have gotta get up from our sit-upons and go out and make sure that we vote and vote right. Are you hearing me, somebody? The last local government election, I speak to the folks at the other hand where we had the meeting, and many did not go out and vote. And you see what happened. But I want you to understand that we should not make that mistake this time. Because if what happened then happened this time, we are in trouble. You hear the PPP. A matter of fact, Jack Dio said that y'all storm the people out from in here when they come to announce his meeting. So I want you to understand that if you make a mistake and you sit down inside of there, Sophia, you're doomed. Lane Avenue, you're doomed. So what we got to do, comrades, we have got to come out and vote. Now here how we going to do it. Where is the hard man? Where the hard man there? We got to get some hard men. And these hard men, comrades, must come out early in the morning and wake up. Wake up your neighbors. Let them get to the polling station and make sure that they vote early. And not only vote early, but vote right. Hello, young people. Make sure you come out on time and vote right. That's my advice to you. Thank you, comrades.